we're going to talk about customer-led actions. This is really, really critical. In most sales processes or even qualification methodologies like MEDDIC or MEDDPICC or BANT or whatever it is that you use, most of the criteria is salesperson-led criteria. What do we mean by that? Well, have we questioned them around their business? Have we found their goals? Have we sent them a proposal? This is all actions that the salesperson is leading. And we look at these as important things that lead us on to next stages. But in actuality, they're not that important. Let me give you an example. If you open your email now, attach a proposal and send it to absolutely everyone that you know, technically you've just sent out 1,000 proposals or however many it would be. But that doesn't mean anything. These proposals are very unlikely to turn into contracted business. What we should be looking for is customer-led actions. This is when the customer does something or asks something of us, because it shows intent and it shows that they're wanting to enter a buying process. And it also shows that there is a keenness to move forward with our product, potentially. Let's not forget the point of qualification in the first place. You're trying to qualify whether the person that you're selling to has a problem, has a challenge, or has the ability, the budget, the inclination, and ultimately the will and the motivation to purchase your product. So to truly test that, it's not about what we do, it's about what they do. And if we can analyse that criteria, analyse those tasks and those behaviours, we can determine the chance of whether this is going to turn into contracted business or not. So let's look at some examples of what we deem to be customer-led activity. So let's start with the early stages of qualification around the problem or the pain that the customer could potentially be having. Now, a good piece of customer-led criteria is that the customer has confirmed to you that there is a pain and a problem within their organisation and they are motivated to solve that problem. The customer has confirmed to you that this problem has had budget put aside to solve this problem. The customer has confirmed to you that there is urgency within the organisation to solve that problem. And then we can start talking about the compelling event. The customer has given you a timeline. They've told you when they want to start using the product. They've told you their compelling event. Now, again, that's customer-led action. It shows you that there's impetus to purchase your product. Then we can look at buying committees. The customer has asked you to go in front of the economic buyer. The customer has asked you to go in front of other stakeholders involved in the decision process. The customer has asked you to sit in front of the legal team. The customer has asked for your T's and C's. They want you to meet with procurement. These again are all customer-led actions and they're not us forcing something on the customer. And then finally, there's the proposal stage itself. We should be looking for how many times the customer is asking us for a formal proposal to be sent over, not us compelling the client to, oh, we'll send you a proposal if that's okay. We want to make sure we're getting to the point where the customer is asking for this information. Now, what this does is really, really simple. It puts the salesperson in a position and also gives them that angle where they can start almost teeing this up for the customer. And the customer is aligning to our buying process and our sales process through the things that they're asking for. And we're separating out the serious from the curious, which is a large part of what sales is finding whether there's actually fertile breeding ground to actually go and find the right customer and them to be motivated to purchase the product, or whether it's someone who's just a tire kicker who's just interested in wasting your time and learning about your proposition. And remember, we always want to be spending most of our time with people who have the ability, the impetus, the problem, and ultimately the motivation to purchase our product. As always, I hope this has been valuable. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to keep getting content like this. Give it a like, leave a comment and share with a friend, or even pop it on LinkedIn if there's been some value. And as always, happy selling.